Hey guys, Gillian here for a post-Halloween Tuesday installment of Tip Tuesday. And I don't know about you, but my kids love trick-or-treating, and I'm actually not opposed to trick-or-treating because you actually walk and the kids generally run from house to house and they get a decent amount of physical activity. And while they're having that physical activity, yes, of course they have some candies. I have some candies. Halloween is actually one of my favorite holidays. Surprising, I know, because I'm not big into the candy. But one of the bummers of Halloween is that you then end up with this giant sack of candy. Look at this. Seriously, you guys, look at that mound of candy. That's insane. That's both of my kids' candy that is left over from last night. That is an excessive amount of really nothing nutritionally valuable in any of this, but you know, fun, and I'm all for having treats. But I think that the volume of this is excessive. And so what would happen is if I let my kids have kind of 1 or 2 treats even once a day, which to me still seems over the top, from now until it was gone, we'd be probably looking at now until Christmas. I mean, I didn't do a count, but that's quite a bit of candy. So what we do at our house, there's lots of different things out there. There's, you know, like the switch, which is, you know, magically like the tooth fairy. Somebody comes in and swoops, takes the candy and swaps in a toy. I actually like to have the conversation with my kids. So what we've done in the last few years is the kids get to select, they get to lay it all out. You know how you cataloged your candy as a kid? Did you catalog your candy? I totally cataloged my candy. And I would like separate it out and check out all the different kinds I had. And then what my kids get to do is they get to choose 20 pieces of candy that they want to keep. And then that goes in a ziplock, it goes up in the cupboard, and then, you know, on occasion they get to have a treat from their Halloween candy stash. So that each child has one. I marked it with a Sharpie so that nobody gets confused, because goodness knows we're a little bit protective of our candy. And then what I do with this remaining candy is that we donate it to the food bank. And yes, I had a conversation last night with somebody like, yes, and in an ideal world, of course, this is not the most nutritionally valuable food to be giving to the food bank, but the food bank needs treats too. So I have heard that they enjoy getting those. They do use those in the Christmas hampers as treats. You know, perhaps if you're also already getting to the effort of donating, maybe it would be a great time for you to also donate some healthy, nutritious food at the same time, give back to your food bank because they need the support. So that's what we do. They trade it in. They know that we're donating it to the food bank. We talk about what that looks like. And then in exchange for them doing that act of service for their community, I give them $20 that they can then spend at the toy store, and they can buy a toy of their choosing. So yes, it costs me some money, but I would rather have that small cost to myself, see them giving back to their community, and also save their health a little bit. So yes, they still get treats. They don't go to school. That's a rule at the school, and that's kind of just my own philosophy. I don't think treats should be going to school. They can have one treat after a healthy supper. They may have the odd treat here and there. Frankly, these will be up in the cupboard and they'll remember them for the first 2 weeks, and probably in a couple weeks they'll actually forget they're there. And they'll kind of last here and there. My kids aren't really big into sweets once that kind of rushes over. So that's what we do at our house. If you have any other tips that you use, feel free to post those in the comments. I think I possibly have a couple of comments now, so I'm going to just peek over because I'm doing this live. See if there's any, no comments. All right. Cool, guys. Have a fantastic day and happy Halloween, and hope you had a really fun time last night. For the grown-ups watching, if you don't have kids that don't need to deal with this Halloween, my recommendation is to hopefully you enjoyed your Halloween treats last night, and then I just try to move past the Halloween holiday. So I don't try to like extend it. I try to kind of cut it. I enjoyed myself last night. I had some treats. I had my favorites, and now today's a new day and I'm back to my kind of usual healthy habits. So have a fantastic day, and if you need to get in touch with me, Gillian with a G at superu.ca. Take care. Bye.